Okay, we are live on YouTube. Okay, to formally start this daily live. Hello everyone, especially to those who are new here. My name is Circe. I'm from the Philippines, but currently living in the UAE. So welcome to my daily live with purpose, reminding everyone to live with purpose. Okay? Meaning to say it's not only a reminder to you, my dear viewers, but it's also a reminder for me to live with purpose. Spirituality, Christianity is fulfilling. Um, yes, because I'm Christian, but it can be true to other religion as well. But spirituality, having a deeper spirituality is fulfilling. I regret saying my life was bad before. I'm really suffering now. What do you mean, says she? I regret saying my life was bad. It's nice. We start our day three with honesty. Just for a short recap, day one, we started September, you know, with a daily challenge to character development. Because when we are looking for someone who is good for us, we keep on searching for the right person for us. We miss the point of preparing ourselves to be the right one. Okay. So for us, we are preparing ourselves through this challenge, a 30-day challenge, for character development. Day one, we talk about gratefulness. It is very nice all the time to start our day with gratitude. Day two, we talk about gentleness. How are we going to approach life's tests and challenges? How are we going to be gentle to ourselves and to others and to the situation? And now we are down to our day three about honesty. And thank you, Senshi, for your honesty to share your regrets. I regret saying my life was bad before. I'm really suffering now. We would like to know more about it. If it's okay with you, then we can talk about it. And, maybe we could help you, not only me, but you can also inspire me and those who are watching here, okay, along with you. For those who are commenting in Arabic, let me try to translate. Oh, you are new, Ibrahim Mboshi. Good morning. So, for those who are new here, feel free to follow. We are not discussing here random things whatsoever. We are discussing here valuable matters about faith, hope, love, life in general, and everything in between. Okay? So, have you read about absurdism and nihilism? Nihilism is about, no, actually, but I learned about the word nihilism when someone said that I am not an atheist, but I am considering myself as nihilism. Okay, allow me to remind myself of the meaning of nihilism. But I learned that word before when I'm just starting about the live that someone said I'm not an atheist, I'm not a religious person, but I consider myself as nihilism. So nihilism, for everyone's idea knowledge, nihilism is a philosophy rooted in the word for nothing that denies meaning, value, and purpose in life, morality, and knowledge, often leading to a pessimistic view of existence. So you don't believe in your purpose. While it can involve the rejection of all existing social and political institutions, different nihilist viewpoints exist, some even okay. So, the rejection of all religious and moral principles and the belief that life is meaningless. So, if you believe life is meaningless, so you don't believe also that your life, your mere existence, doesn't have purpose. In contradicting to what we are discussing, live with purpose. That's what you mean, right? Anyhow, so everyone is welcome here. May you be a religious, may you be any religion is welcome here. Atheist, nihilism, nihilist. Everyone is waking up. Absurd is as the word, yeah, has no meaning, but we should find one. Maybe this daily life with me could we could help each other to find that one, that one, that find that meaning. I participated one time. I participated in this reading class in TikTok. When everyone is trying to practice reading, and the title was about stop looking for the why. Why have you failed? Why have you something like that? And I said, why the title is kind of negative. Instead of using the title, stop looking for the why have you failed? Why have you been hurt? Why have you uh, fired at work? Why have you, like, all the whys of the past? Why not change the title to start looking for the why? Because every day we have a reason to live. Why are we waking up every day? What is the purpose? What do you think is the purpose we are still given another day as a gift to explore, as another chance to love, to forgive, to hope, to dream? So let's be honest today. Let's be honest today. Let's practice honesty. How are we going to incorporate or apply honesty and all these things that we are discussing now on the comment section? How are we going to be brutally honest to ourselves? Do we really not believe? Do we really not uh, have meaning? We don't know our existence. Let's be honest, and then let's try to dig deeper. Okay, I have made here some notes about honesty. I believe life's purpose is finding your place and make the next step in human civilization. And you're won't would you not be wasting time looking for that place and the next step in human civilization where you can actually live your purpose in the present every single day? Do you believe that you are here, Maxine, for a reason? We met. My name is Cersei. Nice to meet you, Maxine. Hi, peace of mind. Thanks for joining. Hello. So yes, because let's stop wasting time, wasting days, wasting opportunity where we can actually live in the present. Live actually in the present. Okay. Finding your place. There's no such thing as finding your place. It's the same thing about when are you going to be ready? When are you going to be ready? When are you going to be ready in finding your purpose, in knowing your purpose? When you are at the right place, when you meet the right people around you, when you are at the right mood. There's no such thing as, readiness in life. You know, it's like saying, what if Plato was a farmer instead of a philosopher? Why are you problemating? Why are you worrying about Plato, who is already in the past, part of the history, when you have Maxim with you that you can work for? Existentialism and honesty discussion. He is that his place was a philosopher. Yes, he is a philosopher, but you were not there during his time to prove if he is a farmer or not. By thinking that what if Plato is a farmer instead of philosopher, you are wasting your time to becoming who you are as Maxim. Find yourself, find God, and find your purpose. Thanks, peace of mind for that. His place was a philosopher. Yes, his place was a philosopher. We know that. He's everywhere on the book, a part of the history. Yeah. We have so many what if. Who is Plato as being taught in school? Never give up. Never, never give up. Your name is Never, or you just misspelled never. Okay. So it's saying here honesty isn't just about not lying, it's about being authentic with yourself and others. When practiced with gratefulness and gentleness, which is connected to our day one and day two, honesty becomes a healing and empowering force. So let's be honest. Good morning. Hello, Jim256. It's nickname. Never give up. Hi, Angelic. How are you today? How are you? How's your health? Last time you were feeling dizzy. Good morning. Welcome. Hope you are feeling better today. Okay. Why honesty is difficult sometimes? Why being honest is difficult? You give me vibes of that nice teacher in school. Nice teacher in school, but I'm not a teacher. Maybe teacher of life. It's pretty wholesome. Yes, Maxine. Yes, let's have that vibe. Let's keep that vibe burning, And I thank you for being here. I thank you for being here. And yeah, because of you, I have to refresh myself about nihilism. So it's a two-way. You're helping me. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to actually to just simply share what I've learned, my story, my reflection. You know, this is what I'm doing in my daily life. Because it is mentioned that our story are meant to be shared. Our talents, gifts are meant to be shared. So for those who are watching on YouTube, maybe you are wondering why I'm looking on the different side, on the different angle, because I'm doing simultaneous live on TikTok and YouTube. For the purpose of you guys can watch the replay on TikTok, on YouTube. You are looking good today. Good morning. Is it? Good morning. Thank you so much. Maybe I'm using the glass, and I'm currently in Dubai, in my bestest sister's place. Okay. So why is it difficult to be honest most of the time? Why people are having are finding it difficult to be honest? Day one, gratefulness. Day two, gentleness. Day three, honesty. How honest are you in yourself, to the people around you, to your partner, to your spouse? How honest are you? Being honest with yourself about your flaws, motives, desires, with your relationships and every conversation, living in a way that aligns with what you believe is right. For me, it's easy to be honest. It leads to problem mostly. Yes, I want to know more, Maxine. Why do you consider being honest leads to problem mostly? It's creating conflict to your partner? Is it creating conflict to your family? Is it creating conflict to yourself when you are being brutally honest? We cannot just be brutally honest. We can also be honest in a gentle way. Angelic, you are back to reaching my love hearts to 10,000. Why Maxim considered being honest leading to problem? and why angelic is considered honesty as easy thing to do. For example, societal norms. If someone leaves a faith and becomes honest about his views, he might get persecuted. Yes. So why honesty is difficult sometimes? Number one, fear. You have fear that you might be persecuted. So number one reason why it's difficult and it's hard for someone to be honest, fear. Fear. Whatever kind of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, fear of mistreated, fear of being persecuted. Okay. Hi Rock, good morning. Welcome back. We are now on our day three. Praise God. Praise God you are here. You are present. And fear of the consequence. When you are being honest, what is the consequence of your honesty? Okay. What would really bring what would really bring negative consequence when you are honest or when you are not honest? When you are when you are not honest, you are avoiding the rejection, the persecution, the negativity. But when you are being honest, you know, when you are being honest, you are being persecuted, you are being judged, you are being uh, cancelled sometimes. And when you are not honest, people will, you know, question your trustworthiness. So what would be the worst consequence, being honest or not honest? I'll be honest in a respectful way, but I hate people who's be rude. I'd say I'm not rude but honest. Mm. Yeah, that's why there is two way of being honest. Brutally honest, which is in a rude way, that I'm just telling you the truth. But you can also be honest and tell the truth in the gentle way. Yeah, because there's difference between honest and rude honest. But when you hide such honesty, it can hurt you like internally. Yes, that's why you are nihilistic. You cannot freely express yourself because you have that fear of rejection. You have that fear of persecution. You have that fear of being cancelled, being not accepted. Sometimes it's good to be honest and private. Like if there's a bad smell girl in school, it's better to tell her in private. How would you say? How would you say if your classmate is having a bad odor? How would you say? There is a joke in the Philippines, like you would say, "Oh, is the six dwarfs in Snow White dead already?" Then the person will ask why, because it's smelling. I love cooking. What's your favorite food? Um, I can eat, but of course, I still love Filipino foods. I kind of follow absurdism, but I get you. Yes, Mustafa Cruz, thank you. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back to this daily life. Okay, Miss Perfect. How perfect are you? Okay, allow me to search the meaning of absurdism so I can have a better understanding of this word. Well, in fact, you said already. A philosophy based on the belief that the universe is irrational and meaningless, and that, okay, it's almost similar to nihilism. Okay. One thing is for sure that maybe you will not agree and you will not believe Maxime, your life is worthy, your life is with purpose. You are serving, you are living with purpose. Okay? Yeah, but you have to find reason. Start finding the reason. How old are you, Maxine? Yeah, if that is okay with you. How old are you now? Maxine, 20. Okay. You know, some people start looking for their purpose, for the meaning of their life at very young age. But some people start looking for it at 70, at 60. And some of us, even with the, with the desire to finding the purpose, every single day we are asking ourselves, what is it? This is our purpose. I think some of the returning viewers here already ask, I do not know my purpose. What do you think is my purpose? Okay. Do you have talent? Do you have gifts? I go directly up actually, but I just smile and soften my voice to make her comfortable. That is when how you are telling your friend or your classmate of the bad odor. Okay, that's a nice thing. That's the nice way. What will you do if she gets offended or he gets offended? Because let's not talk about they have taken it positively, because that's the good thing, they have taken it positively. But what if they have taken it negatively? What will you do? What will you do if they hated you for being brutally honest, from being uh, honest in a good way? Okay. For those who are new here, feel free to follow. We will be just having this quick live for today. We might not we might not complete the 2 hour live for the reason that I am actually not in our place. I'm just, using the kitchen of my friend's house. Actually, when I was 7 class, some bullies were calling girls and pointing at a girl that had a bad smell. And when I heard her whole story, I was in a shock. Hmm. Yeah, that's why we need to be considerate as well, because we don't know exactly the full story behind. That's why we cannot judge easily. That's why when Maxim said, I am not into believing of, the purpose or whatsoever, I'm into, there might be an underlying valid reason why you chose to be that way. Okay. So we cannot easily judge anyone. We were 11 and her father was passed away, and was depressed. I was really sad, even cried. I hate bullies so much. If you hate bullies, don't be like one. Okay? Do not do to others what you want others do unto you. So that's very a golden rule. Okay, so if you hate them, if you don't want to if you don't want to encounter bullies in your life, be the kind of person. Don't, don't be a bully. But those bullies, they have also reason. Remember, Angelic, it's written in the Psalms. So you are reading Psalms, Maxine? Last time we have discussed, if you remember, Angelic, last time we have discussed about bullies in our life and why we should consider understanding them as well instead of judging them. Okay? Because there might be, enough reason or valid reason why they are like that. Can you please share, Maxim? I read the Old Testament, New Testament, and Quran. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So it's nice. It's nice that you are open. I think in someone. Okay, someone. Let's check about that. I'm a Christian, but someone in the big some beginning in the English kingdom. Blessed is the man and the farming. Okay, let's read about someone. Okay, blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Okay. But whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by a stream of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prosper. Not so wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. Perfection. For Maxim, it's like not becoming like bullies. Yes, for Maxim, I have used the first and second commandment, the first and second greatest commandment, um, as my guiding principle. Like, love God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. And if you follow these two greatest commandment, you will be guided accordingly. You will be guided accordingly. Because if you know the God you are following, that who is kind, loving, understanding, forgiving, compassionate, and all kind of goodness, you will be that reflection. You will reflect, you will bear the God you are following. And in the number two, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So we are not too quick to judge. Some people are, rude to us. Some people are difficult to us. They are too difficult to love. They are very unlovable, but you know, it's a challenge. Okay. Thank you for sharing the someone. Yes, someone is related to what Angelic shared. Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. Yeah. You should listen to the psalm in Arabic. It's very beautiful. Yeah, but I cannot understand Arabic. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to destruction. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, welcome, welcome. Hello. Feel free to participate also. For those who are new here, I know you are watching. It has like a good ring to it. It's the same meaning. Lol. Yes. So let's go back to our topic, day three, honesty. Thank you, Angelic, for sharing that personal experience. One concrete example of how to be honest. Talking about religion in Torah, I think one of the testaments was not lying. So it is clearly that you are Muslim, Maxim. Zay Angelo, hi. It's clearly that you are Muslim. Why honesty take courage, the internal work honestly, how the gratefulness okay. Control other pursuit. How can I become more honest without being harsh? You know, I have list down some. No, I'm an atheist. Okay, but your family. How about your family? Have you grown in a family of Muslim, Christian, or what religion? You is an atheist. Okay, I got it. I get you that. I understand. But how about your family? Yeah, ex-Muslim. My family is Muslim. Yes, that's why. And you are from Egypt, Algeria. Where are you from? This word is being honest with myself really that important? Yes, self deception is the root of stagnation. You can't grow if you're lying to yourself about what you are and who you are. In North Africa. Okay. Algeria. I'm not sure. Is Algeria from North Africa? I'm not good in geography. Hi. I'm not really good in geography. Good morning, Paul. Algeria. This word self deception is the root of stagnation. You can't grow if you're lying to yourself about where you are, who you are, and what you are. This is really nice. Okay. It's pretty big, lol, like the biggest in Africa. Oh, so it's North Africa. Do you not have a school today, Angelic? Are you off today? Are you free today? Good night. Yes, good night. Thank you, Maxine, for being here. For those who are still here, one last question. What is the biggest lie have you committed? What is the biggest lie? Feel free to share. Greatest lie or biggest lie have you ever committed? That uh, you know, that being honest was too difficult. So what you did is lie. I'm not going to school because I have that sore blah blah blah. Oh, are you honest with your sickness? You know, nowadays everyone is getting sick because of the weather. The weather is changing, so please be very careful. Drink a lot of water, tea. Okay. So yeah, answer. Share your thoughts about what is your greatest lie. You said yesterday in your live you got sick. Yes, I got. Last 2 days ago, it was the hard also. I seen a replay yesterday. Yes, yes, I got sick. I think last week Tuesday evening, Wednesday, and just now I can talk straight. Even yesterday I was coughing, but now I'm totally well. I'm totally fine. Okay, Angelica, how about you? What is your greatest lie? What have you so far in your 16 years, 17 years of existence? What is the greatest lie you have ever committed to yourself or to your parents or to anyone. Hmm. Hello, good morning. Hi, the Danish. So today we're talking about honesty, how to live in truthfulness. That is day three of our character development challenge. Day one is being grateful. Day two, gentleness, and now we are into day down to our day three, honesty. Ta-da! 5:30, 6:30. Well, I don't lie like big lies, but I had a really big and ugly lie for someone really close in my family. Oh, was it done for good? Was it done for good faith? Like you wanted to protect someone, that's why you need to do that. Someone lie. We don't know lies, but I had a really big and ugly lie from someone. Okay, from someone. Okay, please share. If you don't mind, please do share. And Z. I was trusting her so much, and I showed her my crush, and she actually took him from me and tell me, "Hello, hi, good morning, Julian. 25, welcome back." Um, and tell me I need therapy. I'm crazy to my family. They believe her. So someone literally told your family that you are crazy. Yeah, it's cheating chat. Oh, always remember that when you are lying and when someone is lying or you are the one lying, always remember that truth will always come to light. And those who are suffering from lies from others, you will be set by the truth. Yes. Yes. That's what actually what I believe. The best principle I believe in my life. If someone is lying or if I am being tempted to lie, I will always tell myself that the truth will always come to light, maybe anytime soon, or maybe it will take time, but it will come to light. So I'd rather choose honesty over lying. Okay, not to lie because your lie won't last forever. Exactly. We need to understand from this story. Yes. That's why honesty, our day three, is challenging us to avoid committing lie, to avoid reacting to lies, because we need to believe that, lies has ends. You know, it will not last forever. It will always come to light. There is no secrets that are kept hidden for a long time. So, as a challenge for today, practice one honest moment with yourself or with someone else, but do it gently and with gratitude in your heart. Okay. I think this one is for you, Angelic. What what do you do when honesty could hurt someone? Be honest and gentle. Timing, tone, and intention matter. Sometimes it's not about if you tell the truth, but how and when. So I think this was one of your example. Okay. How can I no to lie because you lie? Uh, note this down. How to lie. How can I become more honest without being harsh? How can I become more honest without being harsh? Self deception. Use truth as a bridge, not a weapon. Use truth as a bridge, not a weapon. Be clear but kind. Gentleness strengthens honesty. For me, I have been sharing this for a long time. I'm always like, not always, but there's this point in my life that um some people used to lie about me, like my my personality, my character. They used to lie about me. They said that, oh, Cersei is a party girl, when in fact the truth, Cersei is a party girl. If you watch my TikTok live, my TikTok videos, I pinned one of the videos there which is muted because the music is copyrighted, but you can like lies and truth there in the pinned videos, because I was truly hurt when someone lies about my character, my personality. you know this person said that I'm a party girl. Cersei doesn't like to share his or share her income, her money, because she's a party girl, where in fact I am an introvert. I was never be I've never been in a club or in a pub. The second lie was like Cersei is a materialism, like material into materialism, like she's very materialistic, where I can't buy my own personal thing. How can I cannot even change my own phone, old phone. How can I be materialistic? Then another lie is, Cersei is easily angered. They are telling that I'm easily angered. I can easily get angry and I shout. But maybe to that person I shouted at one time because I've pushed already to the limit. So there's a reason why I shouted, but as much as possible I wanted to be gentle, like what we have discussed yesterday. Okay? Yes, telling the honest opinion is more important than how to use nice words. A lie is when someone deliberately says something untrue to mislead others. Yes. And that's when the time, that's when the time I questioned, that's when the time I ask myself, why there are so many people who hate me? Why these people hate me? I have no direct communication with this person. I have no direct experience with this person. I have no direct conversation whatsoever with this person. But why these people are hating me so much that every time I am saying something, it's too heavy. Like they always have something against me. And then I realized that they were the recipient of those lies. They believe the lies. They thought that I am that person that the other person is sharing, is spreading. So, you know, now I know myself, you know, the truth. I know the truth. I know myself. So I think that would be the best to fill our mind, our heart with the truth. Hi, Mr. Perfect. Good morning. Exactly. I feel the same, I swear. Please post the live early, sweetheart. I want to rewatch this sense. But today we are rushing, actually. We are rushing because, as much as possible, I wanted to do this live. This could be quick, live only. We will not be completing the 2 hour live, but I just wanted to share the most important part, of being honest. Okay, of our day three character development challenge. Okay, what do you do when honesty could hurt someone? What do you do when honesty could hurt someone? Okay, okay, let me just try reading again. But I really love this part. I will try reading this again. Is being honest with myself really that important? Yes. Self deception is the root of stagnation. You are deceiving yourself, you know. You can't grow. There's this one quote, you know, if you fool, you are trying to fool someone, you know. If you are trying to fool someone, you are fooling yourself first. If you are trying to lie to someone, you are lying to yourself first. Yeah. You can't grow if you're lying to yourself about where you are, who you are, and what you are. Okay, how do I know when I'm being honest or just being mean? Number one, is this coming from love or pride? So I will tell the whole truth because there are truths that are meant to be kept hidden. Okay, do you believe in white lies? They said, "Oh, I lie," but they are white lies. Do you believe in white lies? Do you believe in white lies? Some people they use white lies as an excuse. They would say that, "Oh, I did lie to them. I did, commit mistake. I lied about it." But it's a white lie. Do you believe in white lie? But for me, whatever form of lie, what color of lie, lie is still a lie. Okay. Can you be too honest? Can you be too honest? If honesty is used as a weapon without compassion, it can be hurtful. That's where gentleness matters. Truth must be spoken with care and respect. Care and respect. Okay. Note those. Okay. Hallelujah. What else? I've written down those possible questions, that I could ask during the live. Okay, what's good first step for someone struggling to be honest? Accept or admit it, There are really people who are finding it really difficult to be honest. Okay? What's a good first step for someone struggling to be honest? Start with self reflection. Journal your thoughts and feelings honestly, even if you don't share them yet. Build the habit of honesty in private first. You are right, Angelic, when you said you want to uh, you tell your friend in private, so that they will not be embarrassed as well. Yeah. What's the hardest part of being honest with yourself? Admitting your weaknesses or mistake, but it's the first step toward real change. Actually, this is true. Sometimes we are pretending that we are okay. We are pretending that we are okay when in fact we are not. So we are actually lying. When someone said, "How are you?" That's why, when I ask, "How are you today?" and someone answered, "I'm okay," I have a follow up question. Are you really okay? Because with that simple, "I'm okay," it could be a lie. Because sometimes eyes is not lying. Eyes, movements, actions, words, sometimes they are depicting the truth, the fact. So we need also to be honest with ourselves. Admitting your weakness, your mistakes, your fault, but it's also knowing that acceptance and admitting. that you are not okay, that you have committed mistake, that you are not well. It's also the first step for real change. We are being honest to ourselves. Once we are being honest with ourselves, it's easy for us to be honest to others. So I think that will be it for today, my dear viewers. It's already 6:30. Um, Telling the truth may risk rejection, conflict, embarrassment, but this honesty slowly breaks trust, including trust in yourself. So it's better to be honest. Okay. Live in truthfulness. Honesty needs courage just like that. Yes. Why honesty takes courage? That's why I just uh, shared this. Why honesty takes courage? Because telling the truth may risk rejection, conflict, embarrassment. So those are the fears. You don't want to be honest because you have the fear of rejection, you have the fear of being misjudged, you have the fear of being persecuted. There are so many fears and worries. That's why you are keeping the truth with yourself. So you are not being honest. But you have to remind also yourself that this honesty slowly breaks trust, including trust in yourself. Okay? Trust is the most real one. Yeah. Remember this, that when you are not honest to others, you are not honest to yourself first. If you are lying to others, you are lying to yourself first. If you are not trusting others, or if you are not trusting, you are not trustworthy, you are not trusting yourself first. Okay? Lack of confidence. Yes, some people are too afraid, too fearful to speak the truth because they don't have the courage. And in short, they don't have the confidence to do that. Okay? So we need to take courage. Courage to be truthful. Let's free ourselves. Let's free ourselves from pretending to be who we are not. It's time for change to be who we really are. Okay? Blessed Winnie. Thank you so much, Blessed Winnie. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Star One Romeo, Big Chris, hello. So, okay, to summarize our topic for today, this is our day three. Okay, I'm doing like this because in TikTok Live I have written on the screen day three, honesty, live in truthfulness. Okay, day one we have discussed about gratitude, practicing having a grateful heart every single day. From the moment you open your eyes until the night that you are about to close your eyes to get rest, practice gratefulness. Thank God for being alive. Thank God for the gifts. Thank God. You know, once you try to replace your heart, your mind, your soul with gratefulness, and you remove the things that are hindering you, from the true happiness, because you are full of hatred, you have to unload them. As we are trying to do our character development challenge every single day, you know we are trying to unload the negativity in our life. Okay, so gentleness, try to be gentle every single day. Additional challenge is practice gratefulness day one. Additional challenge is try to be gentle every single day. So you just don't practice gratefulness, you also try to become gentle. And now the challenge for day three, you have to be grateful, you have to be gentle, and be honest. Okay, be honest. This is your assignment. Okay, practice one honest moment with yourself or with someone else, but do it gently and with gratitude in your heart. Okay, so whatever it is, maybe tomorrow I will ask you again, what did you do yesterday that uh, you have practiced being honest? Have you told someone that they have committed mistake? Or have you told someone that I am the one who committed the mistake? So how you will be honest? For me, if I hold the truth, you know, I yesterday I heard I wanted to share this. Yesterday I listened to a podcast. Yesterday I listened to a podcast and I wanted to share this with you guys. It is about silencing the demon in others. Silencing the demon in others. We need to learn how to silence the demon in others. But we also have to silence the demon within us. Within us. Okay? So there is power. So instead of you confronting those who have hurt you, spreading the lies, negativity about you, I stop proving myself that they are wrong. Recently, what I'm doing is I detach myself, and I responded in silence. I no longer defend myself. I no longer say whatever it is because the truth will come out into light one day. Not my way, but God's way. Not my time, but His time. Okay? And when I listen to that, silence the demon in others and silence the demon in you, I came to understand that everyone is just being used by the enemy to test us. Some people are being used by the enemy to test us. Meaning to say the evil spirit, the Satan. They are being used. They are not the physical person is not actually the one who is committing mistake to us. Is not actually the one who is hurting us, but rather the one who is being used by the real enemy to test us. And the same goes with ourselves. When we are trying to react negatively to the negative stimuli, you know, to the negative force, to the negative things that is happening in around us, we are also being used to test others. So we are just some kind of robot that we are. Oh, RD, welcome. We are about to end the life. But welcome, welcome. Today our topic is our day three. Honesty, live in truthfulness. That is our challenge today. So day three, RD, day one, day two, day three together. You have to practice. Practice being grateful, practice being gentle, and practice being honest. Okay. Thank you so much for the donut. That would be nice for my breakfast with a coffee latte from Starbucks. Take care, RD. I know you're heading to your office, to your work. Please take extra care. Yeah, it will be on my YouTube. I'm just doing a quick live today. I started around 5:30 maybe, and I will be just maybe I will not complete my 2 hour live because as you can see, I'm not in my regular um, table. Hello, Angelica. How are you? I'm good. Sure, sure, RD. You can watch the replay on the YouTube channel. Okay. And I have something in mind about this 30-day challenge that I'm working on, and hopefully, um, I could share this one day to you guys. Yeah. And thank you for supporting me all the time. Yes, because the lighting here is kind of like little blurred, as you can see. I needed to wear my glass because I needed to read the comments. Yeah, life has been crazy and hectic. Okay, life has been crazy and hectic. R&B sim.
Ako hindi naman uminit. Sa mga ano nito,
Ano po?
open nito.
Ayan, ay hindi naman siya nabuhay.
Kasi nabuhan.
I wish I don't have school so I can watch you all
Saan
the
po
time.
ipupan?
Eto po tita sa... Yan. Yan, okay na. Okay na. 1 minute. Okay.
Thank you.
So I think that would be it for today. I will try to have another live in the evening so I can, I can uh, discuss it further, our topic for today. I will try to have it in the evening. But for today, thank you so much for those who have followed me during this time, this live. Thank you for the gift, Ardi. And Angelic, thank you for always being here. Are you married? One last question before ending the live. Are you married? Okay, just because you are new here, Roberto. No, I'm not married. But thank you for your question. Yes. Anyways, thank you so much, guys. Have a great day. I will try to have another live in the evening to, you know, compensate whatsoever. But that's would be it for this morning. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, and have a good day. Are they, by the way, I have something to tell you. I'm starting with the painting for you. I have something already in mind how to do it. Okay, and hope you like it. Hope you will like it. I don't know. I'm just doing it in a way that I could possibly share my talent to you guys. Angelic, if if what I do already, paalam. We are looking for suitors for Cersei here. What do you mean by I do already in a caps lock, Angelic? Anyways, for those who are watching on the YouTube, thank you so much. And I will see you again next time. Bye bye. God bless.